Hi, this is John Oakes with logicblogger.com, and in this video we're going to continue with our Collect World Coins blog that we've been using in this blogging workshop, and we're going to go ahead and install the initial core plugins that are going to kind of set the stage for further development on our blog and be able to really improve things like search engine optimization, some of our social sharing and site maps, some of the foundational items and functionality that we need to have with this blog. So let's get started. We're going to do this very quickly, so feel free to watch this video as many times as you need to in order to get this down. So we're at our blog here. We're going to go ahead and go to our admin panel or our WordPress dashboard and log in. Once we're in the dashboard, we're going to go ahead and scroll down here to where it says plugins on the left-hand menu. And once we get in there, you'll see that by default there's always at least these two plugins installed. Now the Hello Dolly plugin we don't use. You can leave it there or you can just delete it. I'm kind of a neat freak. I like to keep things nice and tidy, so I just remove or delete plugins that I'm not going to use. So the Akismet plugin, we're going to go ahead and click Activate on that. Now if you, for whatever reason, don't have Akismet installed, then what you'll want to do is go up here and click Add New, and in the search term box, type in Akismet, and you'll see that that one comes up. Go ahead and click the Install Now, and then once that installs, you'll click Activate, and that will install and activate this plugin. So we're now going to go into this search box and go ahead and install the first one that we're going to move forward with, and that is a plugin called SI CAPTCHA Anti-Spam. So you type that in, do a search, and you'll see it comes up as the first one. Go ahead and click Install Now, and then Activate Plugin. Now, most of these plugins require a little bit of additional customization, but we're going to go through the installation and activation process first, then we're going to go back one at a time and do the customization. So we've got that installed. Let's click Add New and move on to the next one. The next one is All-in-One SEO, and it's actually called All-in-One SEO Pack. Click Install Now and activate, and you'll see this red notice bar that comes up at the top that tells you that you have to configure it. We're just going to ignore that for now. Go ahead back up to the top, click Add New, and in the search term box we're going to move on to the next one. The next one is called CBNet Ping Optimizer, and once that comes up, go ahead and click on Install Now and activate. You can see this is just a repetitive process we're doing right now. Click Add New. In the search box, we'll move on to the next one. The next one is the Google XML Sitemap plugin. And I will cover in a little bit more detail when we go in and customize these what they actually do. So let's see, the one we actually want, now some of these have names that are very similar, as you can see. The one we want is called Google XML Site Maps. Current version at the time I'm doing this install is 3.2.5. We'll go ahead and click Install Now and activate. And up to Add New again. In the search box, we're going to add in the tweet meme retweet button. So just type in tweet meme, and it's the first one that comes up, tweet meme button. Go ahead and click Install Now, activate, and again Add New. And there's about 10 of these that we're doing today. The next one is the simple Facebook share button. And that's the right one right there. Install Now. Activate. Add New. Next one is the FB like button. All one word with no space there. And this one actually comes up as Facebook like button plugin for WordPress. This is the correct one, so we'll go ahead and click on install now and activate. Now there are a lot of choices when it comes to plugins, so if for some of these social sharing ones, if you have one that you prefer, that you like better, by all means go for it. These are the ones that I use. I've tried many of them and I like these because they're stable, they're very simple, easy to use, and they offer the customization that is important for being able to have them placed on the locations that you want within your blog. So we've got a couple more to go. Go up and click Add New. And another Facebook one we're going to do here. This is called the Facebook like thumbnail. And go ahead and click install now and activate. And again, add new. This is the Facebook share button 0 count fix. So you can just type in the most of it there, Facebook share button 0, and it comes up. There's only one of these plugins out there. Install now. Again, I'll cover in a minute what those do. Activate. And we've got one more to add. And this is going to be for tracking our analytics, being able to tell how much traffic we're getting, where it's coming from, what keywords people are using to reach our site. Being able to really zero in on that and improve our search engine optimization through having access to that analytics information. And in order to do that, we're going to use this plugin that integrates our blog with Google Analytics. So you can just type in Google Analyticator. And that's the plugin that I prefer to use for Google Analytics. Click install now and activate. Okay, so these are the core plugins that we're going to go ahead and move forward with for now. Now, underneath this video, in this lesson, you'll also see a link to a post that I had done where I actually went over the top 25 professional plugins that pro bloggers use. It's going to give you a lot more information, a lot more choices of some advanced plugins that you can use to really dress up your blog and add a lot more additional functionality. But it was a lot more than I needed to cover in this video. Right now we're really just trying to get our blog foundation built so that we can move to the next lesson. So use that link once you've gone through this. Be sure and check that out. And let's go ahead and get started with the configuration part. So the first one here in the list is Akismet. Now, Akismet is an anti-spam prevention plugin, which is pretty much the industry standard for stopping spammers on your blog. So with Akismet, what you want to do is go into the settings menu, and you'll see here that it's going to require the Akismet API key. Now, you can use this link right here to get your key, and I'll go ahead and click that, open in a new tab, and you can see here it's got a form here you can go and fill out, and they will email you your Akismet API key. Once you have that, you just simply enter that in, and I'm going to go ahead and put mine in here. And I like to check this button to auto delete spam submitted on posts more than a month old. And then you click update options. And that changes this to green here. It says that you're all set up and you're verified. And so that's all we have to do to configure that. You never really have to ever touch it again. And the next one is the all-in-one SEO pack. So now for this one, there's no settings link here, but you can just go up here to this red bar at the top that's been nagging you since we installed it, and there's a link there to the admin page. Additionally, if you can't get to it there, you can also scroll down under your settings bar, and you'll see there's also a link here for all-in-one SEO. And that'll take you to the plugin options screen. So once you're there, you're going to scroll down here. You're going to change the plugin status to enabled. And then here's where you're going to choose what you want your homepage title and homepage description to be. So for ours, we're just going to leave our homepage title at Collect World Coins. And what this plugin does is it overrides the default WordPress system for displaying the title, the description, keywords, and generating automatically some descriptions for different pages and posts. and allows you to control some of the search engine optimization aspects of those pages, which is very important for being able to optimize your ability to get listed in the search engines. So for a home description, you want to include some of your keywords in there. If my keywords are collecting world coins or collect world coins, what I'm going to have here is something like information and resources for coin collectors and collectors of world coins. So you'll put something that's applicable to your blog into that home description. For keywords, we can put world coins, rare coins, collect coins, coin collecting. Anywhere from 5 to maybe 8 keywords on the outside. You don't want to just put tons and tons of keywords in here because it tends to dilute what you're telling the search engines your page is about or your blog is about. So just stick with anywhere from 5 to 8. You could even do maybe 3 to 8 would be fine. The rest of this I go ahead and leave at the default until we get down here to where it says auto generate descriptions. I like to check that box because for my blog posts and additional pages that I make, I want it to go ahead and generate a description based on the content of that page. And so if you check that box, it will do that for you. There's a lot of other features and a lot of other functionality that you can control within this plugin, but that's kind of the basics of it. So we're going to go ahead and click Update Options, and then we're good to go with that one. We're going to go back to our plugins list and move down to the CBNet Ping Optimizer. Now with this one, we don't really have to do anything here. What this plugin does is it prevents WordPress from over-pinging the notification services. And so just by installing it and activating it, it's already imported our ping list that we did in the prior lesson, and it's gone ahead and overrode the WordPress settings, and so it's not going to notify the notification services every time we make even a single edit to a blog post or a page. It's only going to notify the services when we actually publish a brand new post or a brand new page. And that's really what we want.